Well, this is their little greenhouse that we use, and the plastic on it is about 7 years old. And today we're going to strip this off and recover it. And you can see by this external duct tape, it's held up fairly well, but at the top it's not, and a lot of water pours in this thing, and you can't see through it anymore, and there are a lot of holes in it. So I'm just trying to shoot this little video to start this project. Get back here under my bushes so you can see what it looked like before, and afterwards you'll be able to see the plants in it. We have used this blue insulation material that puts on the outside of houses, especially when you're doing siding jobs, to prevent it from splitting through. You can see right there, hopefully, there's not a lot of light in here, but see right there where it's all dry rotted and going to pieces? That's where it rides on these pipes. And when it rides on the pipes, it chafes, because in the wind, this is doing this all the time. And so every place it had to be patched was at a pipe. And we put this on it to keep it, have something under it so we could put the tape on it. And we're going to put adhesive tape on the other side of these today so that the plastic will rub on a foam tape and not on the metal. We have a bunch of squirrels, as you can see from these oak trees and all these acorns. This is squirrel heaven, and they get on the house and they get on this porch roof, and to get to the ground they climb on my plastic. And hopefully with a little bit of an angle here, you can see the 18 million thousand holes from their little claws. All those little marks are from squirrels. They generally climb up and down on this end of the greenhouse. I just thought you could see what a squirrel claw can do. For those of you who haven't seen this on another video, this is a jungle gym. This is half of it. You can see where it was cut off. So this just came out of the ground up to the top and over to the ground, and you could climb on playgrounds, and you could climb over this all the way to the other side or hang from the inside. I could see where they might want to take these out, because I wouldn't want a child to be falling 5-6 feet to the ground from the top of this. But that, I have 2 of these. There are 2 here. I have 2 of these on the greenhouse. So I'm going to shoot what the greenhouse looks like without the plastic. And what we did is sanded all this down and painted it white. I just showed you the other 2 that make up this greenhouse. When we bought this, I've got an old home video of this installed on the farm when we picked this up a few years ago. And the lady that gave it to us had 4 of these metal frames, and the other 2 are out back, and it was 30 feet long. Now these are only about maybe 5-6 feet wide. And what she did and what I did is put a PCB pipe across between the 2 just to give it strength. All the way up. And you can tell I have too many jades. You've seen those before. And look how that one over the years has grown on the outside of the pipe under the plastic. And yet it's maybe deformed a little bit, but it's still hanging in there. And see, it's hard to reach underneath that counter to get all this out of here. And with this plastic off, I'll be able to clean all that mess out. And after a while, you do get a lot of junk stored up in these things. Well, we've got the frame sanded, and we got all the old pots that were underneath there. A lot of them are full of soil. We dumped all the soil in the trash can and put it on the top of our compost pile. And we had to sand down these pipes because they had rusted, and we wanted to have a good foundation to put the tape on because it's pretty expensive, and we're in the process of painting it. Well, it's slowly getting later in the afternoon. It's 10 minutes to 5. And we've had some rust on these pipes. My son's over here helping me today. We didn't paint the boards previously, but I thought it would be a good idea, so we put a coat on the end so it'll all look like it's neat white rose. And we painted this. That's the board we were using to hold the tray of paint.